Hi, everybody. I don't really do public speaking, so I'm so nervous. I made a bullet point so that I don't get off topic because I just do run-on sentences forever. So over the week, I'm in a African American history class online, and I've been learning so much about the Great Migration and African Americans coming from the South into the North, and I'm like, that is so amazing that they had to fight and then just try to have a better life for themselves and their children. I'm just like, what would life be like if the Great Migration never happened? And it just reminds me so much of like what we're doing and how important this is. And I also want to talk about how strong Black women are, because they're really the backbone and foundation of every single thing. The way we were treated during slavery and how we were dehumanized and just learning about it, I'm like, wow, they don't give us any credit for the things that we do. Let me think. So me and my cousin, Colby, we're part of the organization in Cornwall called Make a Difference. And I personally wanted to join because as a Black woman myself and going to a predominantly white high school and having people touch my hair and asking me how long does it take to wash your hair and how is weaves installed, and if we have a frontal or a closure, they automatically assume it's a weave. It's just so many things that they said to me, all these microaggressions really made me passionate about what I'm doing now. And I'm learning so much about politics and sexism and how this whole system is just corrupt. It makes me so angry. So this is why I'm really a part of this. And I really hope that you guys educate yourself because it's so important. Because I thought I knew so much about politics, but I honestly really don't. And me taking this African American history class and me being a part of the Make a Difference and me reading books, it's really important to read books. Like, I just bought like 3 books the other day and I feel like it's revolutionary. But really take time to educate yourself, please. And stress the importance of mental health because so many people are struggling with depression and anxiety right now. And with that, I'm also starting a girls group where when school starts, we're doing a Zoom where young girls all over the Hudson Valley can join and we can talk about our struggles and experiences and how they feel, just to give them a safe space. So if you guys are interested, any young, Black, beautiful females out there that are in high school, middle school, that struggle with anything or going through anxiety or depression, I'm here for you to relate to you and be there for you through anything. We also have an Instagram page called mad_make a difference_mad. Please follow the Instagram page and Facebook page.
That's an action.
Yes.
That's an action.
mad_make a difference_mad. Colby, do you want to say anything?
First, I just want to can we give a quick applause to Tamara Dorsonville? That was amazing. No, that was really great. So, I actually, Tamara is one of the founders of Make a Difference. Not a lot of people know that though, because she's very nervous when she comes up and speak. And I was like, Tamara, this is really important. You need to show them that, because she plays such a huge role in her passion is amazing. And honestly, most of the time, Black women don't get the credit that they deserve in these amazing movements and these amazing protests. So it was really important for me personally to have Tamara come up here and speak, and she killed it. So that was amazing. She contacted me yesterday at 6 p.m. So I come upstate as much as I can, but I actually live in the city. She's like, Colby, I don't know if I could do this, So I came upstate, and I actually had no real intention of actually saying anything. I wanted her to say everything, and she did. So I just want to give a quick little thing, because this was obviously killed by her, but I do want to talk about Make a Difference a little bit more and talk about some of the things that we're trying to do. In general, we created Make a Difference because in Cornwall and New Windsor, what we noticed is, every other town, every other town, every other city, community, kind of in the 845, were standing up for something and like, let's do next steps, let's make some initiatives, right? Let's plan, or let's keep protesting. I realized that like my hometown actually wasn't doing anything at all. They had one protest and they were like, oh, what happened to George Floyd was wrong. And I think that's such a cop-out, because it is so easy to admit that what happened to George Floyd was wrong. But then when we start talking about other issues, like what's happening in our schools, what's happening in our community, what's happening with our neighbors, what's happening with the mayor, all these things. And I think the Cornwall mayor is good, so I don't want anybody to be like, oh. But I think that there's a huge issue in terms of where people think the problem stems from. And we scapegoat a lot. There's a lot of scapegoating and saying that this is the issue, this is the problem, when it's not the case. So we decided to create Make a Difference to do a lot of things like protest or support other protests. We want to spread out as much information so these things can stay alive. We also have been working with our school a lot. It's honestly been a headache. So we haven't been able to do a lot of protests, but this is why protests in general are so important, though. It rejuvenates me. Like seeing all these people so passionate about everything, it is so amazing. So honestly, I want to give another applause to everybody who came up and spoke. So I want to finish up really quickly. On Thursdays at 6:30, NAACP, a couple of other organizations, a couple of other organizations around the 845 have been meeting to talk about next steps, whether that's larger protest, whether that's the executive order 203 that Andrew Cuomo put into place, whether that's how we trying to make initiatives in like our communities, how we trying to expand to get to people in the local communities. If anybody wants to join any organizations, please come up to me and give me your email so we can have you, especially younger people, get into these conversations, because it's very, very important that everybody is involved. That's all I have to say. Thank you for listening. Oh, sorry.
If you want to be a part of the girls group, please reach out to me or come up to me during this protest.